While Delta State chapter of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, and All Progressive Congress, APC, have traded words over the heavy flooding in Agbor caused by heavy downpour. While APC claimed that the flooding in Agbor is solely a result of government negligence, the publicity secretary of the PDP in Delta State, Honorable Sunday Apa, stated that APC made misguided and unfounded assertions. PDP condemned APC's critic, saying it was an inaccurate portrayal of events that sought to place irresponsible blame on the government, led by Governor Sheriff Over Agbor, to imply that the flooding in Agbor is solely a result of government negligence is not only misleading, but also a stark oversimplification of the complexities involved in managing natural disasters, PDP stated. The PDP government in Delta State has consistently taken proactive measures to mitigate the impact of flooding and enhance community resilience. Previous administrations laid the foundation for flood management by constructing essential storm drainages, and the current administration, led by Right Honorable Sheriff Oborofwari, has continued this critical work diligently. It is disheartening to see the APC in Delta State capitalize on a natural disaster to score political points rather than engaging in constructive dialogue about solutions and collaboration. Instead of fostering fear and division, our collective focus should be on working together to support affected communities and implementing long-term strategies to prevent such occurrences in the future. Or blaming the government for natural disasters not only misleads the public, but also detracts from meaningful discourse that can lead to actionable solutions. The people of Delta State deserve better than political gamesmanship, especially in times of crisis, PDP stated. Well, I'll begin with you, Barima Raphael. What would you make of the story of these two big parties, exchanging words over natural disasters? We see the APC blaming PDP that, okay, they're not, delivering doing what is required from them as regards to infrastructure and other things that needs to be put in place in Delta State. And that's why the flood in Agbor is happening. What would you make of the story?
It's something like that must surely come up. But I will tell the APC, those in charge, that they should take charge of such a
The
disaster.
PDP is in charge in Delta State.
Okay.
Mm.
So okay. Currently, but as it is, the APC serve as the opposition party, so
Exactly.
they should look at what is not really in order, because they serve as a citizen of the state. So if they look at things that are not in order, they serve as the opposition party, and they need to attack. When they attack, it will quickly push them to the wall, that they should do the right thing for the people of Delta State.
All right. Well, Dr. Paul Nwala, what's your reaction to this story? I mean, seeing different political parties trading words over the flood in Agbor.
Well, if not for issue of mentioning political parties, I would have been much interested to hear that APC made reference to the government.
Mm-hmm.
We are not into party affairs. We are not into electioneering. We are talking about governance. So if they are saying that the government of the day, is not doing much, considering the fact that such a flooding has a devastating effect on the people, it would have been better. But when you say APC and PDP trading well, so it's as if it is something of a politicking, trying to score cheap gains, and then preparation for the next election. That period, we have not gotten into that period for now. Natural disaster is natural disaster. Two things are involved in flooding. It could be as a result of natural disaster, it could be as a result of man-made. So it has happened. The question that an opposition party is supposed to, the PDP shouldn't expect, they are the government in power. Even if, yes, I would have preferred them talking about the government in power. Okay, the government in power, because at the moment election is gone, party.
Okay, so it's supposed to be the government and
the
not the
government,
party.
yes, don't bring, because when you bring the party will also respond. So it now become party affairs. But we are talking about governance. It has happened. Then criticizing the government, they are right. They are right, though I don't know the pattern, the method, or the gravity of such a criticism. If it is on the positive aspect, they should see that, yes, maybe this particular area they have not done well, then the government should steer up to look into that kind of problem.
Well, the criticism as regards to flood in Agbor State. So one would say the criticism is valid.
No, it's valid. We have seen the flood.
Right.
If, for instance, there is a flood now in Nigeria, I will not say the APC government, I will say the federal government. If there is a flood now in Nigeria, I won't be talking about the APC government has failed. No, it is the government of the day. If not the way we practice politics here, if I'm in a particular party, my party is in power, then it should be my party affairs. Other people shouldn't come in. That is what we see in our own country here happening. Ordinarily, you bring in people, in as much as it has to do with delivering of good governance. You bring in people who are qualified and who are interested to serve. So when I saw the flooding, just like as I was saying, flooding could be as a cause of natural disaster or as a man-made. So if the government have not taken notice of that and it has happened now, then it calls for a proactive measure to mitigate the effect and then ensure that well-constructed drainage or the problem is being solved, and then limit the occurrence of such in the future. If it is man-made, maybe blocking of they should mobilize sanitation. The people should see that this thing has happened and people have suffered. Look at what we are. So I was expecting PDP reaction. When I'm talking about PDP, because they made APC said PDP. Ordinary I would have said I was expecting the government reaction on the proactive measure they have taken to ensure that that issue is being taken care of and it doesn't happen or is being prevented in the nearest future. That should have been the best response. Or this and this is what we have done. Natural disaster is something that's not, you can't predict. We are not, it has not been happening before and somehow it happened. And we have mobilized people into action to ensure that would have been their response than trading words with APC, making it inter-party debate or argument.
I think I got your point out there. But again, we look at these things, just like you've said, they're not about the party, it's about the government, right? Now the question is, this might be as a result of natural disaster. Are the governments still to be blamed in that regard? If
it is as a result of natural disaster, what are we asked that, has it happened before? If it has been happening, and government has not taken any proactive measure, then government will be blamed. But if this is the first time it's occurring, you don't need to blame the government. The only thing to be done is to support the government, encourage the government, and then demand from the government to go into action in finding a solution to it. It's a flood, it can be channeled appropriately.
All right.
Natural disaster, nobody has power over it, so it can happen.
All right, so you would rather advise the APC to support, the PDP to, look for ways to mitigate the situation of the natural disaster, the flooding in Agbor State, instead of criticizing the party. Is that what you mean?
No, because, there is an opposition, so definitely they will not support.
Okay.
But what I want to say here is that in as much as you don't support, you don't turn everything to be politicking. You shouldn't politic with everything that has happened. You have drawn the attention of the government of the day on what has happened. They should steer up into taking action, proactive measures to take care of that issue, because those who are affected, it's not party, it's the people, of which some may be members of APC, some may be members of a PDP and other political parties. We are all affected. So it is, if the government has been adamant and has not taken any measure, the call there should be the government should rise up to the expectations of the people and take care of their needs, because they will always look for a way in preparation of future elections that the party is not doing anything. Okay, the parties. So when you are saying the party is not doing anything, how will you support that party? I have heard somebody who said that in Nigeria that the roles of APC, of opposition parties, to ensure that the ruling party in power fails.
Okay.
And I ask myself, when they fail, the effect of that failure, it cuts across party borders. Everybody is being affected. So what I expect them to do, that rather than making it to be a party affair issue, it should be a key issue that borders on governance, rendering good governance, providing dividends of democracy, where PDP has not, where the government has failed to react. But if as soon as the flood happened, and maybe government has already mobilized to see, some of this criticism is not necessary.
Okay.
It's not necessary, except where the government is doing nothing. Then you call the government of the day. When you mention the government of the day, definitely people know that that government, the people who are in charge there are PDP. I'm also sure that some of the beneficiaries of this PDP, other parties are also in there. So why making it to become something of a party?
All right, Baroma Raphael, I would like to also get your take on this. Would you also, there are lots of opinions that so many people perceive this APC statements to the PDP as a witch hunt, right? Do you also see this as a witch hunt, or do you see this as something the PDP needs to accept and work on?
Yeah, as it is, just as you said, when it comes to party affair, the both party must be attacking themselves. But as it is, I will tell the PDP should take responsibility, since they are the one in charge, to do the right thing for the people. We call the put it we're supposed to. Okay, it's supposed to be a democratic state, whereby government of the people, for the people, and by the people. But we are not making the government like that. It's just like the government that will take it to our house and to our pocket. So the APC complaining, attacking PDP is necessary as an opposition party, a way to to monitor them, to safeguard the life and property of the citizen of the Delta State. That's the right thing they are doing. So the PDP should take responsibility and do the right thing. The same time, as APC as a political party, they will take advantage a way, to spoil the name of PDP, so as to prepare for the 2027 election.